Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the floret stitch. It's super easy and I think it's really good for beginners because it only uses like 2 stitches. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the tutorial. To begin this stitch, what you're going to want to do is create a slip knot, and we're going to be chaining in multiples of 2, and then we're going to add an additional 3 at the end. So I chained 13 for my swatch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to do an additional 3. 1, 2, 3, which makes for 13. Now that we have our chain going for us, what we're going to do is yarn over, and we're going to work into the 4th chain from our hook. So not the one on your hook, but 1, 2, 3, and then this 4th one right here we're going to work into with a double crochet. And then we're going to double crochet in each stitch along our foundation chain. So if you have a longer foundation chain, I'll meet you back when I get to the end. Alright, and I'm working my last double crochet into that final chain. Alright, and now I want to chain 1 and turn my work. What we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into the base of that chain 1. So it's also known as the first stitch of the row. So right here, just going to insert your hook and slip stitch. Right, then you're going to yarn over, and you are going to double crochet in the next stitch. Then we want to slip stitch into the next stitch. We're going to double crochet in the next stitch. And slip stitch into the next stitch. And we're going to continue to do this all the way across the pattern. And in this way it kind of reminds me of one of the bobble stitches or popcorn stitches, because you work on the back to get your pattern to protrude on the front. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get to the end of this row. Alright, to finish this row, what we're going to do is slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the previous row. So it might take a little fiddling depending on what your tension was like. I decided to use a different type of hook today so my tension wouldn't kill me. So now we can chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we can turn our work. And on this side you can already see the little texture from us alternating the slip stitches and the double crochets along that row, and I think it looks adorable. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over, and we're not going to work into the base of this chain 3. This chain 3 counts as a stitch. Instead, we're going to kind of look at the top of this double crochet. It can be kind of funny to see, but we're going to work into that and create a double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to work a double crochet into the slip stitch that is between these double crochets. And again, it can be a little hard to see, so make sure that you are not creating those slip stitches too tight so you'll be able to work back into them. I would hope you're not walking into slip stitches. Alright, and we're just going to double crochet on the top of that next double crochet. We're going to double crochet into that slip stitch all the way across. And now we're going to make our last double crochet in that slip stitch from the previous row, and yarn over and insert your hook right in there and double crochet. And that is the end of row 3. This pattern is a 2-row repeat, so you would repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over again until you reach the desired length of your project. I'm going to work up a few more rows and I'll meet you guys back when I have a longer swatch. Alright, so I worked up a few more rows of the floret stitch, and this is what my swatch looks like. This is what your project should look like. It creates this really lovely and subtle texture pattern on your work. It's perfect for beginners because it only uses 2 stitches and it's very repetitive. I find it very nice. I'm not sure what I use it for. Maybe a blanket of some sort, maybe a sweater, I don't know. But either way, this has been the Floret stitch. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If so, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how I did, or let me know what kind of projects you'd like to see in the future. And if you want to support the channel, you can check out my brand new website, which is linked in my description box below, as well as my other social media. I'm on pretty much everything except for Snapchat and TikTok. So I have a little something out there for everybody. And until next time, guys, happy making.